way you handle things, not bad. Not bad.
Sometimes I just want to turn off the grab drive so we can float around. Books? I guess it is. Do you have more books, or can you buy me more books? My book allowance is all gone and Dad won't get me more. So, books?
Hey, don't let her con you out of more credits. Her book allowance damn near bankrupted me.
Dad, this is between us. Not the same.
You'd save me, my friend here, all of us, a lot of grief.
Dad? Fine. You know, reading computers for hours gives me a headache. Now, the important question. Pizza. Favorite topping? And please don't say cheese. Did you hear that, Dad? Meat! We have you outnumbered!
We could always get one of each.
No, you lose. I have decided that I will stay. You have the Cora stamp of approval. I, seem to have left my stamp back on Dad's ship, but imagine it there, on your arm. Cora approves.
You need something?
Hello.
painful memories or not, it's good to be home.
She managed to limp back here at all. Pull it for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can. Ah, you are new probationary then? Crew Chief Herat, pleasure to be working with you. It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite. In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there. My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off. Won't even know they were there. So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2. Nice easy one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe. Any questions before you head out? Nothing too dangerous, if that's your concern. The repair suite's mostly... The welcome kit has some goodies in there I wouldn't leave sitting around when company comes to visit. But it's nothing some proper storage can't make. I honestly didn't realize it had people living on it until we got your... Report they gave us seemed clean. No known hostile out. Just watch out for wildlife and pirates. Then I won't keep you. Make us look good out there, recruit.
Crew position.
Landing site is good to go.
An abandoned meat-packing facility built on the fringes of the settled systems. I wonder what happened here. An abandoned meat-packing facility built on the fringes of the settled systems. I wonder what happened here. Something's been through here recently, but left everything in place. At least we know it wasn't the Crimson Fleet.
I thought. Or you've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor, main building. Be quiet.
But I have a feeling she has our best interests in mind. We should do what she suggests. sure they had something we can use. Something's been through here recently, but left everything in place. At least we know it wasn't the Crimson Fleet. So what do we got here? Too clean to be one. Oh, I've been better. But I think bleeding out is at least off the table. What I really need, though, is someone who knows their way around a weapon. So, if you wanted to tell me, I'm heavy infantry and I've come to bring you the gift of ordnance, I wouldn't mind in the least. Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers? The work of Oxysio Machina. A terramorph. One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one. I can't believe that a terramorph did all this damage. I mean, I've heard the stories, but to see the decimation firsthand.
I managed to scope... Terramorphs have a unique growth cycle. They're usually only found on worlds that have been... But... I came looking for an explanation.
Other than a remorseless killing machine.
Among apex predators, some can even dominate the minds of weaker species. They're creatures. I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature, I'm gonna need a tissue sample from it. And to get that... But there is a way we can give ourselves an edge against this thing. The admin terminal's here in this building, but it needs its connection reset. And But if you can make it to the security outpost and restore the connection, I think I can get things back online. See if the settlers left us any... Admin access is centralized to the terminal in this room. No, but even if that weren't the case, It's the building in the middle of the facility. The terminal in there should allow you to grant me access to the... Then we can see about... Good. Once I see the... Take care of yourself out there. And make sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get us...
Lock-picked that easily since I traveled with Vladimir's soul.
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Hello? Wish I'd found this earlier. You notice those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the terramorph is. But it's not connected to this network.
Find anything useful?
There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5. Tracker's reading green. What's that sound?
Security lockdown is active.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move. Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you could avoid it. The kill lanes. They're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the Terramorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. Give it hell, Vanguard.
Additional power input required.
Give it your best shot. It's a miracle we were able to bring that thing down. At least we avenged the deaths of the colony. There's something I need to talk to you about.
Tracker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding or... Wait. You did it, didn't you? Heavens above! You just flatlined a Terramorph! No offense intended. No, I've just known whole Marine squads who couldn't take down a Terramorph. To do it yourself? That's something else. You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you? All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Let's see if we can... I'll try not to slow you down.
Thanks for taking the time to talk. I wanted to ask you about the artifact. When you pulled it from the rock, held it in your hands for the first time. No, I don't think you understand. I know. How did you feel in... Oh my goodness. That must have been... When it comes to the artifacts, it never ceases to amaze me how the science... Honestly, I wasn't sure how you'd react. Some people would consider what you went through a deeply personal experience. Oh, well, either way, the artifacts are so different, so alien, and Agreed. Unfortunately, there's no way that I know. Not much, I'm afraid. All I have to show for my Frustrating? No. It would be... no. I knew I picked the right person for the job. Look, I wanted to thank... and I also wanted to say...
This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this terramorph being here, of all places, it doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests. But terramorphs, they're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow, they follow us. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, terramorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Talseti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business? That seems awfully implausible. Which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder, or a faster type of... Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far... Well, they're not exactly buying tickets, and the theory is that they're spread by some kind of egg. But how the hell an undetectable egg turns into a terramorph? And it's why what's happened here... They have. They even took down an entire city once. It's the only known loss of that scale, but... There is. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of terramorph research, but we also need to get this sample properly analyzed. Luckily, I think I know just... What would you say to delivering this to him? Yeah, I'd do it myself, but I need to call in some favors. Plus, maybe just clear it with your commander first if you have to. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sanan. I was. Long time ago. Oh, you don't understand what a weight... I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together... I'm not sure exactly where to find him. There's a place called the Sixth Circle. And here, it's not exactly... Now please, go check in with your Hey, nothing wrong with the sample, I hope. Was my job to know all the nasty critters of the... Courier handed me a slate. Guess someone had picked up a strange signal on a flyby. Presumably the same person reported the disturbance. Percival and I worked together for years. What he's doing working, but if there's anyone who...
Mind if we stop by the waterfall on this trip? I could use a few moments to unwind.
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission? We can do your debrief and formally welcome you into the Vanguard whenever you're ready. A terror? What? How did you walk away with the terramorph tissue sample ready? You killed a terramorph on your first mission. If I could be frank for a moment, holy shit. Above and beyond doesn't really begin to describe it now. Earned yourself some serious but none of the settlers. A researcher. Sanap. Let me check the database. Huh. Here we go. Service record. Co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War. It was this... Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well... In the run-up to the Colony War, the UC started to find the deadliest, most terrifying aliens in the galaxy. Never saw any of the deployments myself, but the program was clearly enough, at which point, I presume, this... Notation says that Sinan already faced punishment for her actions during the war. And her sending you to me first makes me think she's actually trying to do this above. Considering her history, reaching out to the UC probably wasn't the easiest decision. Certainly seems that way. Did your survivor, Hadrian, she mentioned why she thinks the sample... This has been one of... I did actually have another mission lined up for you, supporting UC system defense against the crim... But now I guess you have two options on how to proceed. Head to the UC Vigilance and help out SysDef, or deliver that sample. I'll make sure you've got the proper clearances for... Consider these your first official... And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Welcome to the Navy, Captain. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to them next time you're down at the space... Now, if there wasn't anything else...